Think about this. You wake up tired, even after sleeping. Simple things feel heavy. Getting started feels harder than it should. Tasks you used to do without thinking now require effort, just to begin. You sit down to work. Everything is ready, but your brain resists. You pause. You sigh. You feel behind before you even start. And you wonder, why does everything feel harder than it used to? Life didn't suddenly get harder. You didn't suddenly become weaker. Something else changed, and once you understand it, your entire experience starts to make sense. Part 1. The shared feeling. People describe it in different ways. I feel mentally tired all the time. I'm overwhelmed, even on easy days. I don't have the energy I used to. I want to improve, but I feel stuck. It's not dramatic pain. It's constant friction, like moving through invisible resistance. You're not burnt out from doing too much. You're exhausted from never fully resting. And that distinction matters. Because when the problem is invisible, people blame themselves. Part 2. This isn't just you. Here's something important. This feeling is widespread. People across different ages, careers, and lifestyles are reporting the same thing. Even people who are doing everything right, sleeping, eating okay, trying to stay productive, yet everything still feels heavier. That tells us something critical. This isn't a personal failure. It's a system-level problem. And it starts with how modern life interacts with the human brain. Part 3. Your brain is an energy manager. Your brain's primary job isn't happiness. It isn't success. It's energy management. Your brain constantly asks, what requires effort? What gives reward? What can be avoided? For most of human history, effort and reward were aligned. You worked, you survived. You struggled, it meant something. Effort felt worthwhile. But today, effort and reward are disconnected. And that changes how the brain behaves. Part 4. Constant stimulation. Your brain is exposed to more input in one day than people used to experience in weeks. Notifications, messages, news, short videos, endless information. Your nervous system never powers down. So instead of cycles of effort and recovery, you live in a constant low-level alert state. This is why rest doesn't feel refreshing. Silence feels uncomfortable. Boredom feels painful. Motivation feels unreliable. Your brain isn't tired from work. It's tired from never being off. Part 5. Why simple tasks feel heavy. When your brain is overstimulated, everything feels more difficult. Not because the task changed, but because your baseline changed. Small decisions drain you. Starting feels overwhelming. Focus feels fragile. Your brain is conserving energy, not because you're lazy, but because it thinks you're under constant demand. So it resists effort everywhere, even where it shouldn't. Part 6. The myth of push harder. This is where most people go wrong. They say, I need more discipline. I need to push harder. I need to force myself. That works briefly, then comes the crash. Because willpower is not infinite, and pushing harder in a depleted system only deepens the exhaustion. You don't fix fatigue by demanding more from it. You fix it by changing the conditions causing it. Part 7. What actually helps? Here's the truth. Your brain needs contrast. Effort must be separated from stimulation. Focus must follow stillness. Energy must be rebuilt before it's spent. This means less constant input, more intentional quiet, allowing boredom to exist, letting your nervous system reset. At first, this feels uncomfortable. That discomfort is not failure. It's recalibration. Most people quit here. That's why everything keeps feeling hard. Part 8. The hard reality. The uncomfortable truth is this. Most people will continue feeling this way, not because they can't change it, but because slowing down feels wrong. In a world that rewards constant motion, they'll label themselves broken, unmotivated, burned out, instead of addressing the real cause. Everything doesn't feel harder because you're weak. It feels harder because your brain is overloaded, overstimulated, and under-recovered. You don't need more pressure. You need space. Because when the noise drops, energy returns. And when energy returns, life stops feeling so heavy.